integrity, it's about service. And it's about leaving a legacy that outlives any reporting cycle. To each of our honorees, congratulations. Bob says it's such a privilege to be able to work under your leadership. But for me, more importantly, just to see how the heart and the mind connect to enable the work that you do. So for that, City Enkosi. Enkosi is thank you, yes, of course. You know, during G20, B20, there was a lot of education going on, you know, teaching the Italians, the French, what Ubuntu means. And I think we should be intentional to also learn and embrace the diversity of our languages. Your excellence, as I said, was truly intentional. And it's not only to Bab Sizwe, that wise man. I had a privilege of spending the time with you in Mexico, no, Mam Hazel. And what stands out in your stories and in the books that you've written, and we appreciate that you've made that investment to write your story. Because it's actually that story that helped us to say, take the book, write the motivation, not even on motivation, share the impact that you've made in South Africa. It was through your book, and we thank you so much that you've invested not only in us, but in the generations to come. So, City Enkosi. Your lifetime of commitment is a commitment of doing what is right. And there was an emphasis as well, and as Ray, as you're speaking, when you said what is right, and doing what is right even when no one is watching, it's like, Prof. Ben, clearly you taught ethics well, because that's how we define ethics. Doing good even when no one is watching, right? If the future of our profession reflects even a fraction of the excellence that we witnessed tonight, then both South Africa and the world can look ahead with confidence. As we close this evening, a very memorable evening, I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to our chairman, Mr. Vincent Motolo. I thank you for your steady and principled leadership that continues to anchor our progress. And to the SAICA board and the National Council, thank you for your strategic oversight and your unwavering support. To our sponsors, Standard Bank, our blood remains blue together. Okay? And my CA Hub, we're looking forward to those cool shirts. I don't think people know the kind of shirts that you do, you know. Who said accountants are boring? And thank you so much for what you do. So your partnership and your support, Standard Bank and my CA Hub, it's what enables us to honor our profession with dignity and impact. In line with the spirit of Standard Bank's own message, we will certainly keep growing with you. To our judges, your impartiality in this journey, it's what brings the integrity to these awards. So for that, we thank you. To the SAICA staff, the team difference makers, your work, even what happens behind the scenes, ensures the excellence, not just as an aspiration, but as a tangible standard of excellence that we can see. For that, and not only for the awards, for the support throughout the journey, even as we reflected on the impact that we've made in this year, I thank you deeply. Thank you so much. The people of SAICA Team Difference Makers are the ones who remain the custodians of the member experience. And to our members, thank you for choosing this profession. And when I say choosing, I'm very intentional to use the word choosing. It's because you have a choice. And you choose SAICA still. So we thank you. We thank you for also being enablers of impact. Because a lot of work that we also do is because of our members that enable us through your volunteer work. So we thank you so much for that. Thank you for carrying our values in the boardrooms, in classrooms, in our communities, and across the world. As we shift our focus forward towards the future, we do so with clarity and purpose. Business at OECD, which Busa is a member of, and thank you, Kwelegani, CEO Busa, for joining us this evening. Actually, they remind us that corruption remains one of the most corrosive threats to eliminating, or rather a threat rather to our development as a country. And to eliminate that, what they are actually advocating for and championing is that we must actually treat zero corruption as an 18th Sustainable Development Goal. Yeah? So this is not only a societal duty, it is a business imperative. It is fundamental to capital mobilization. It is fundamental to institutional resilience and, of course, job creation as well. At the same time, as organizations begin to report more comprehensively on sustainability and ESG matrices, we face an emerging risk of greenwashing. Overall, jurisdictions probably, Dr. Nidi, I'll probably close the gap now with those notes that you didn't touch on. So we currently have seen that there are a number of jurisdictions that are progressing towards adopting the ISB standards on sustainability. Collectively, those jurisdictions, they represent 60% of the global GDP. And 85% members of the G20 have also chosen to adopt the standard. And this actually tells us that the role of the profession has never been more vital, because our responsibility is to strengthen trust through consistent reporting framework, robust assurance, and IRBA, and right now you're working on adopting the sustainability reporting standards next year, and ensuring ethical leadership. As SAICA, we are surely responding decisively. Our response is continuous investment and deliberate investment and bold investment to the future of our profession. We're investing in ensuring that we remain human-centric in our development. And as was emphasized, from cradle to career. Digital and AI enablement capabilities are essential to future-proof our relevance. And sustainability-aligned competencies to build confidence in a global reporting baseline. It is a core focus area for us to ensure that we can build enough capacity and capabilities to serve our country. We have honored Prof. Wiseman Kuhlu, and at the IFEC Global Leader Award, in his message as he was accepting the award, he emphasized and he actually made a global call for us as a profession to ensure that we can invest in mentorship and ethical stewardship. And tonight we also recognize the courage of servanthood and purpose-led leadership of our lifetime legacy achiever, Dr. Sizwe Nxasana, who shifted rooms for impact. He moved from boardrooms to classroom, in order to find solutions for our country to address the Meds crisis. And as part of the ecosystem that is solving for the Meds challenge, we reaffirm our commitment in partnership with the Department of Education, FACET, the CEO of FACET was also in the room, and the broader education leadership community, because we have a collective responsibility to protect and strengthen the talent pipeline of our country. As we continue to invest in making a difference, we understand and we are experiencing the fact that we operate in an uncertain geopolitical arena. In fact, with our members faced with uncertainties in some of the jurisdictions, and you can guess which, the number one jurisdiction you can guess. Despite these challenges, I am proud to still announce that SAICA will host the World Congress of Accountants in 2028 for the first time in the African soil, together with IFEC. And it didn't come by chance or by luck. We worked to get there. So Pondo and the team, thank you so much. So we had to put our business development skills and sell the country and, you know. So this historic milestone is a testament to the excellence South Africa demonstrated through the G20 and the B20 processes. So as we leave this evening, let us renew our collective commitment. The commitment to lead with integrity, with zero tolerance to corruption. And I can say it again because the boys at home, when I said my speech, you said zero tolerance. I hope I said it with that. Zero tolerance to corruption. Let us continue to innovate with courage, not comfort. Let us serve with purpose, not for applause. Let us build institutions, not just careers. Let's strengthen our country and our continent, not just our organizations. Let us be the generation that leaves the profession stronger and the public more confident, and our society more hopeful. As I close, I wish you all a blessed festive season, a time to rest, reconnect, I certainly need that, and reflect with your families and the communities that matters to you. And of course, let us close this beautiful evening with joy. And you saw the theme, right? Celebration of jazz. We love jazz, and I say we, and I'm speaking to the elders on behalf of the elders in the room. So let's celebrate together in fellowship, and make sure that you do connect with the finest difference makers in the room. I truly, truly thank you for your time and for gracing us with your presence.